A very good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm thrilled to share with you on a journey into the realms of holistic well-being through the profound principles of traditional Chinese healing and the intriguing concept of which I classify as a healing clock and introduction of the art of reflexology. How did I become interested in traditional Chinese medicine that's called TCM as a short name? It all started when I was working in HSBC. I have a very good, super staff, and we have very stressful deadlines. She has been hoping to get a baby. After many trials and error, she finally got pregnant, but unfortunately, she has to survive to get this pregnancy successful by lying down for 6 months. That is bad news to me because I got no replacement. I got to handle all the crucial deadlines on my own for the next 6 months. It was certainly hell for me. After 3 months, I was almost going to collapse. My mind was spinning. The figures I looked I was seeing stars. I know I'm going to collapse really if I do not seek help. So I called my good friend. She's an acupuncturist and she deals with traditional Chinese medicine. Call her after work straight to her place, and she looked at me. She knows that I'm going to be on the verge of collapsing really. So she applied for me acupuncture needles on top of my head and certain parts of my body. I slept for 1 hour. And when I got up, she removed all the needles from me. I was a changed person. I survived and not collapsed. And went back to have a good night's sleep. And next morning, it was as if I was back as new. But what if I did not go and see her, but just go back home and take a Panadol? That the consequences of it is that I will be staying in the hospital for 1 week. That's what happened to my friend. And all my deadlines, nobody's going to help me. I'd be more stressful staying in the hospital also. So that has saved me. And to tell you the truth, I am actually a thyroid patient, but I'm cured of it because I went to another very good friend. She specializes in lymphatic drainage, calm Chinese concept of massage, and also locating all the pressure points of the body that's got blockages. So she has corrected my thyroid system, cleared all my blockages in me. I spent over 100 hours with her. And finally, I went to see the doctor, check up, and he said my thyroid is in perfect order. I'm cleared of any thyroid issues. So today, I must say that that's how I come to be so interested in traditional Chinese medicine. And I went and do research as I move on, as whenever I'm free, I move on to do my research. So the first thing that I want to share with you is that I was quite interested in the clock, the healing clock. Why the healing clock? Because the healing clock has got, you see, our clock, we have 24 hours. In the Chinese medicine concept, the 24 hours is divided into 12 hours where every organ will take 2 hours to do their processing. Let me share my screen. Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
This is the healing
Yes,
clock.
we can see. We can see the screen.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is the healing clock. And you notice that every 2 hours, every organ will take charge. And this actually is the one that will tell you when to rest, to moments of nourishment, productivity, and rest. So we have this, but what I want to share with you is there's so many of the organs here that every 2 hours that they will take charge. The next slide is that the one that I like you to pay attention is the resting time. That is 11, that's a gallbladder, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's the time all of us should prepare to go to bed and rest. Why? Because that's a time where in the daytime, we will be eating a lot of things, and our body will be gathering a lot of things, and the metabolism in our body, all this has been already charged. And now the gallbladder's work is to break down all the fat in our body so that it will go into the correct places in our body that's needed. So if we do not sleep from 11 to 1 a.m., the gallbladder cannot work properly. So if you see people who always sleep after 1 a.m., you see their faces is normally very pale looking, not fresh looking. Then after that, when the gallbladder has done its part from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., the liver will also take its time to help to further detoxify and clear whatever is in our system. Then when it comes to 5 to 7 a.m., that is where the large intestine, from the night when you have taken your rest and good night's sleep, when it comes to 5 to 7 a.m., all the detoxification process from the gallbladder to the liver and then the lungs, and now it's time to throw out what is it flows to large intestines out from our body. Then another one for you to take note is 7 to 9 a.m. is a good time to take breakfast, because that's time the stomach takes charge. So we need to have a good digestive to the stomach to work and digest all our food that we need to eat, that we need. So, and 9 to 11 a.m., that's where it's good to have meetings and so forth. So it's better to have your breakfast 7 to 9 a.m. and take your good night sleep starting from 11 to 1 a.m. because that will help to balance our body and nourish our body so that we can enhance our energy flow, promoting more harmonious and balanced lifestyle. So the next aspect which I practice now is the art of reflexology. This is the integral part of a Chinese healing practices where we focus on specific points of the feet and the hands that correspond to the various organs. If you can see here, the hand reflexology chart and the foot reflexology chart, you will see that they are actually the ends of all the meridians and so forth. And we can say the nerves that actually converge in the hands, the palms of hands, and the soles of our feet. So if you watch TV, just take your hand and rub in the center of your soul, up at the center of the center of your hand, and relax as you watch your TV. the center of your hands, that will go. I do this every morning. Every morning is my ritual that I will do my hands and I'll do my legs. The legs also, if the center, the sole of your feet, the center part, that's where your heart, your liver, and your vital organs are there. So if you just do that every day in the morning, it will really, really help you to progress on your day and fulfill your life more balanced, and you can feel healthy, you can feel healthy, and you also can feel good as you carry on your duties throughout the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is for me is I continue myself to learn more about healing, and there's a few things that I like to share. Very shortcut one. If you have headache or toothache, the side of your hand, this part, this is the part. Just press here. This part, it will help. It will just help you. It's in between. It's actually in between. This is the part. Just massage. Nice. Just massage it slowly and relax. It helps in headache and also toothache. It will help. Sometimes that you may have some bit of a chest, slight pain or what, then concentrate on your left hand side. If you measure this tooth this way, here, just massage it slightly. It will really help you slightly. But of course, if you have serious things, then see a doctor. But sometimes when we are very stressful or we are very tired or you feel a bit of a chest pain, then just do it a slight massage on that part. Then it will really, really help you. So these are the few things that I like to share with you. And sometimes certain parts of the time that you will have some high blood pressure, especially when you're angry or you are very stressed out. The next part for you to do is the back of your head. When you see the back of your head, there's two hollow. Just massage there slightly so that at least you can relax. That will help you. So these are the few hints that it will help you in small little moments so that you can carry on with your work, your urgent matter. As for me, life is a journey. As I continue to learn more about more of the techniques, the secrets of how for us to do healthy living and promote balance and vitality. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time for listening to me. Back to you, Renko.
All right. Okay. Thank you, our standard stage speaker, Siew Chien Ong. Any question from the floor or any clarification you want to make or any real massage you want to try and you feel painful, you want to ask question? Any of your body part needs attention and repair? Maybe you can ask question. Miranda, you want to ask a question?
Yes. Thank you, Siew Chien. I always enjoyed this, and I remember last time I felt like I missed it, and I'm glad you came back and with more knowledge. I have a question. I have like fat around my tummy that is very hard to lose. Is there a special massage or acupressure that I could do? Like around this part of my body.
Okay. Marina, can you allow me to have some time to do research? Also, I have a few, but I want to recommend you the one that's easy for you to do, because the exercise, the one that I have here is you have to lift your leg and do some exercise, which I find that one could be a bit very pressure. I will give you the tips when I have found it. Give me a week. I will find the best solution that is easy and that you can do during your relaxed time.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that it's effective and short and it's fast.
Okay.
Within a week, I will give it to you.
Thank you. Okay, one that is more pressing for me right now, like around my eyes, I often feel very sleepy, even after I wake up. And I think either the blood is not flowing very well, or maybe I watch too much YouTube or use my eyes too much in front of computer or gadgets or devices. Is there any tips for that kind of like just tiredness? Dr. Siew
One
Chien.
very easy one is actually, I know that it is recommended that you always see the greenery. Stare at the greenery. Let your eyes stare. Stare at the greenery and relax. That is the first part. The second one is, can you check your kidney?
Okay.
Check your kidney and the exercises for your eyes. Let me also give you within a week's time, because I don't want to share here, not because I don't share with the crowd. I have not fully mastered that. So I will go into my research because I saw there's a few which I want to see. I want to test it first. Then I give you in a week's time. Same together with the tummy.
Thank you. Thank you. If nobody else has any question, I'll ask again. But first, let's hear from others.
All right. Anybody want to ask any more questions before Miranda took another chance to ask questions? Yeah, I also have problem with my tummy. So I think we share the same question. We let Siew Chien to find out more.
Okay.
Without lifting our leg.
I will do that for you.
Without running, doing a lot of exercise, by pressing, we can get rid of tummy. I think that is wonderful.
And still eating, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for me I'm also very selective on the things that I choose. I'm very selective. Even with high blood pressure, there's actually five things I need to do. So I went and researched around and I found there are actually five. Just follow 5 tips easily, and your high blood pressure can come down easily. You want me to share with that?
No, I said
tips of how to.
I have another question.
Yes. Yes, Miranda.
Okay, I heard there's something very important point, like here, right near the elbow. They said that is just keep doing it regularly. It's good for you. And then there's another one. Sorry, my I don't know if I can show my leg. Like here, this is supposedly important or good to do regularly. What is that?
Okay. Okay. This one I will not be able to answer you, but that one near the arm, right? Okay. This is actually more to your intestine. This is one part of the high blood pressure. You see, I was actually having high blood pressure of 200 degrees. So I went and did research, and there's actually 5 techniques to lower. And one of these is actually here. If you see when you bend your hand, right? There is actually the curve, the curve, right? You see, when you hand, there's a curve down here, right? This one here, the curve, there's a curve here. This one here.
We need
right?
Bring your screen down a little bit
Here.
so that we can see your elbow. Cannot see your elbow.
Okay. Here.
Yeah, better.
You see the cleavage here? This one here, right? You press here.
Okay.
Immediately when you curve down, right? You press here and here.
or the other side?
Yeah, this one you press together. This is actually helps in your intestines, your large intestines. Because you see, sometimes our large intestines there's actually blockage. So this it helps.
Okay.
And
Wow.
one of the reasons why you will have high blood pressure, it involves the liver, the large intestines, and your heart. So that's where they got 5 points for you to press, and it helps you out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's how I got my blood pressure lowered down. I didn't want to see a doctor because I know the doctor will give me the high blood pressure pills I will have to take forever. I said, no, I don't want. That's what happened to me also for my thyroid. I didn't want to take the pills. So I went, and that's how I got it. I got it settled. But
Wow.
please, if you have a very bad high blood pressure or whatsoever, please see the right people. Mine is just for temporary sake to help you out.
Yeah. You see, my two sisters had thyroid cancer. I mean, they're gone, but the cancer is gone. But I think, if they knew and did what you did, they probably can handle it or sort it better without having to have the operation and removal things and stuff like that.
Actually, the thyroid, I just had one I seen one on YouTube in the master. It says that your thyroid gland sometimes is blocked. So what he taught is to raise your neck up. So how to raise your neck up? Just pressing your neck behind here, but your face must be facing straight, and your hands at the back of your head there, lift slightly onto at the back of the jaw of where your bone is. You slightly lift your head up so that you give a space into your thyroid. That's what he says. So I do try a little bit and see, but that's what he was saying.
Amazing.
Okay, I will have to give you the massage for your tummy and also for the eyes. That I will give within a week's time to all of you.
Thank you. Thank
in
you
the
so
WhatsApp.
much. Yep, share in the group. Thank you so much. Really appreciate
And
it.
of course, the last one, the knee, the side of the knee, I'll give you also, Mirinda. I'll do that to you.
All right.
I'll give to all. Okay,
I
thank
think
you.
we got very good feedback from the speaker. Any more question? Any more that you want to ask?
Siew Chien, what about cholesterol?
Cholesterol, that one I have not researched, but I will do. Since it's raised, I'll do that research also. Because I gather that the cholesterol, if we do not handle it will affect the liver later part of our life. That's what I read somewhere. So it's also good to manage the cholesterol. Okay, so I got four things to do. I will do
May I
that.
something very quickly about the cholesterol? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of TCM. I actually never see doctors. I only see TCM or like Chinese healing. And my TC doctor, he does iridology, and so he can tell what is going on in your body very clearly. And cholesterol, sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. And Sophiana, it's well, from what I learned, it's always related to, for me, for fried food. So whenever he said like, okay, less fried food, and then usually my cholesterol will come down. That is a very simple explanation from my side, but probably there are other factors for cholesterol. Yeah, I just wanted to share that.
Okay. Okay, time's up already. The timer says time's up already. Okay,
Perfect.
thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.